It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Wow, look at you playing Jack by yourself. Can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. Now then, this is it? Just you? Well, I get paid no matter what. Okay, let's do it. I need a category. Coming at you, famous rulers drunk off of their asses. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Let's rock. Considering the fact that his or her people were one of the earliest recorded producers of alcohol, which of these scenarios most likely happened? Ivan the Terrible drinking... Go for it! Ivan the Terrible drinking a Black Russian? Hey, leave Ivan's personal life out of this. Let's take a look at the right answer. Since the Egyptians are one of the earliest recorded producers of alcohol, King Tut is going to get loaded. And who's going to stop him? The last guy who carded him got his brains yanked out through his nose. Okay, I need a cat. Pucker up for. Next time, let's just cuddle, Spidey. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, remember that old nursery rhyme about Little Miss Muffet and the spider that scared her? Well, let's say the spider wants to have sex with Little Miss Muffet in true spider fashion. Because of the location of a spider's sex organs, how will he pleasure her? Will he gently bite? Go get it! Stick her in his armpit. You know how hard it is to get curds and whey out of your armpit hair? For the curious, here's the right answer. A male spider's penis is on the tip of one of its legs. He's a real jerk about it, too. He always wants his toes sucked, but never wants to do it to her. Okay, pick a... Shake hands with. Super secret, do not read. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Hey, I was going through somebody's diary and came across this. Check it out.
Dear Diary, won Nobel Prize for Chemistry with hubby today, but so what? Mom never lets me forget. She did it first. Radiate this, Mom.
Whose diary does this entry come from? Ydkj Iii. It's yours if you want it. Carrie White was the protagonist from the novel Carrie. She isn't going to win the Nobel Prize. She's too busy roasting her schoolmates and killing her mom with all the kitchen knives. The correct answer is... Ydkj Iii was Marie Curie's daughter, who, like her mother before her, won a Nobel Prize with her husband for research in the field of radiation. And they both died of leukemia from radiation poisoning. Hey, can we talk competitive? All right, hit me. Here we have, hungry? $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, get ready and solve this analogy. Eve is to rib as lamb chop is to what? Adam, mint jelly, sock, or mutton? Take it.
Hey, what did you choose for the right answer to that question?
Mutton, honey. Should have picked this. Just as Eve was created from a rib, lamb chop is a hand puppet made from a sock. Which begs the question, Sherry Lewis, puppet genius or just a really bad dresser? Category, please. You don't wanna blow it on number 5. Well, looks like this category is the Founding Fathers, Master Debaters. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Which phrase would a perverted junior high school student not find in the Declaration of Independence? Laying its foundation, manly intercourse, hold these truths, or endowed by their creator? The phrase manly intercourse doesn't appear anywhere in the Declaration of Independence. But I think it does figure prominently in the annals of Greek history. I need a category. This one likes to go by popular vacation spots and etymology. This one can net you $1,000. Hey, what's in a name? Well, let's find out. Get ready to hit the buzzer when you know the answer to the following analogy. Miami is to big water as Sarasota is to never-ending sun, Boca Raton is to rat's mouth, Daytona is to get drunk on beach, or Tampa is to... The name Miami comes from a Native American word for big water. Boca Raton is Spanish for rat's mouth.
Well, here's me and Elsa on the beach in Rat's Mouth. Oh, and this is a lovely little spot we found in Hamster's Ass.
Okay, I need a category.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Well, what do we have here? West Side Funeral. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you remember West Side Story and how that one guy Riff got killed? Well, suppose Riff's headstone had accidentally said RIF instead of RIP. Considering what institution RIF stands for, who might have been in attendance at his burial? Packs of wild dogs, legions of referees, kids looking for free books, or rowdy British Air Force pilots? Take it! RIF stands for Reading is Fundamental, a program in which school kids receive free books. Hey, remember kids, the only rumbling you should be doing is in the stampede, headed for the library. Category, please. Uh-oh, left nut kick, I'm sore.
It's time for equalization.
Step right up to your gibberish category. Dermatologists and kiddie pools. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Now don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, check out this phrase and tell me, what does it rhyme with? Hey, pee-pee heifer pool, fresh smell. And remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. First clue, it's an afternoon TV series. It's an afternoon TV series aimed at 8 to 14-year-old kids. Well, based on intelligence, that could be any soap opera. Last clue, it's special for being after school.
Detention? Oh, man, I was gonna watch today's Hey PP Heifer Pool Fresh Smell.
To me, the after-school special was the equivalent of Primetime's Love Boat, a showcase for forgotten actors. Okay, pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
And I believe this one's called, Hey, this war is great. This one's worth $1,000. Flash, this just in from the front. The year is 1917. America has entered a world war. Based on the nickname for U.S. World War I infantrymen, which spokesfigure might you find fighting? Go! American infantrymen of World War I were called doughboys. A Pillsbury doughboy wasn't much of a soldier. If the enemy poked him in the stomach, he'd drop his weapon and start giggling. All right, hit me. Oh, you're so naughty. You just picked a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct three-way member is lit up and you score. But be careful, if you don't make a correct match, you'll lose some cash every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. So, let's get it on. This lovely three-way goes by the category of ABC, easy as, and that means this three-way will be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here we go, and for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Kinda looks like we're all done. Let's check out your performance. A little sloppy, but I still love you. Let's see what this earnest attempt did to your overall score. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. You take the Highlander, I'll take the low road. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Everyone knows you can only kill a Highlander by chopping off their head, but how many of you mortals know this? Which phrase best describes the Highlander, there can be only one rule? Ad nauseam, vox populi, e pluribus unum, or ex libris? Now, ex libris means from the books. I know that because I got the answer ex libris. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The phrase on the back of most American currency, e pluribus unum, means one out of many. As in, I am apparently one out of many people who refuses to watch Highlander. Okay, I need a cat. Open wide and get ready for... Ever have that not-so-fresh feeling? Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. Say they pepped up boring old panty shields by making them out of the same thing as the Canadian shield. What would be the best slogan for the new Canadian panty shields? Rock solid protection? Take it! Static shock. No, that's if a woman were to use, say, carpet samples. In case you're wondering... The Canadian Shield is a huge rock formation that covers parts of Canada and the U.S. I'm assuming these would only be used on heavy days. Okay, pick a category. The selection is, everybody's working for the weekend. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If you wanted to celebrate TGIF by honoring Freya, the Norse goddess Friday was named for, how would you best spend your weekend? Getting married, looting, drinking, or having sex and looking fabulous? Friday was named for Freya, the goddess of love and beauty. And then there's her sister, Drunkya, who is the goddess of love and beauty 10 minutes before last call. All right, hit me. Okay, give it up for... This question makes wide right turns. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Hey, it's moving day, and you're moving to Burma. If you try to rent a trailer from the U-Haul you find in the Burma phone book, who might end up helping you with your move? Are you an ambassador, a priest, a martial arts student, or some guy named Hall? It's yours if you want. No, but you know, a priest in a moving van sounds like a good plot for a Burt Reynolds movie. Here's what you should have picked. In Burma, the word "you" is used as a salutation of respect before a man's name, so U-Haul would be some guy named Hall. After he's done helping you move, you can take him to one of those all-you-can-eat places. He'll dig that. I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
This category's known as an X-rated question about sex. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, peel your eyes and look at this. Now tell me. Oh, crap. Somebody stood right in front of the question I was going to ask you. Well, why don't you tell me this? Who is blocking your view of this extremely hot, sexually charged question? Marge Simpson, Zippy, Charlie Brown, or Gumby? That pointed head must belong to the cartoon character Zippy the Pinhead. Or else, a great big erect penis. Yeah! There's your damn X-rated sex question. You happy now? Was it worth it? Okay, I need a category. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, what the hell is Dan Aykroyd doing there? Pay attention here. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a person or band that sang with Band-Aid, a person or band that sang with USA for Africa, or both. As each one comes up, if it's a member of Britain's Band-Aid, press 1. If it's a member of USA for Africa, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And to skip, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Lionel Richie, Band-Aid USA for Africa. Phil Collins. Bob Geldof. Duran Duran. Dan Aykroyd. Cyndi Lauper. Last one, George Michael. That's all she wrote. You got 4 right, you missed 3. Hard to be enthusiastic about that. Let's throw it into your total. Hey, it's better than losing money. Let's go on. Okay, pick a category.
Number 17.
This one's called Horny Little Buggers. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Imagine that a particularly horny ant is looking at a centerfold of some fine insect booty. Based on the 3 parts of an insect, a sternum is not part of an insect. That's part of a vertebrate's rib cage. So the ant is excited, but not evolved enough to have a bone. I need a category. Now serving throw-up stories of the Highway Patrol. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Alrighty, imagine that someone you know gets pulled over for drunk driving. Not you, of course. You're above that. Which of the following commands tests an inebriated driver's kinesthesis? Tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Take a breath and blow into this. Go. Kinesthesis is the sense of where your body parts are and how they're moving. It's the sense that helps you touch your nose while your eyes are closed. For instance, if I'd been drinking, I wouldn't be able to... let's move on. Category, please. For your enjoyment, when governments and lawyers pick on little kids. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Hey, does everybody remember that cute little kid who sang "You Are My Sunshine" in the French's Mustard commercial? Suppose the state whose official song is "You Are My Sunshine" decided to sue the kid in the ad over intellectual property. What would be the name of the court case? Nevada versus Little Woogums, Louisiana versus the endearing Moppet, New York versus the singing Rugrat, or Florida versus a wad of cuteness? It's one of the 2 official state songs of Louisiana is "You Are My Sunshine." Yeah, the other one is "I passed out nude in a stinking puddle of my own vomit and feces on Bourbon Street." It's a ballad. All right, hit me.
Question number 20.
The category? Fire on the mountain, run boys, run! How does $2,000 sound? Hey, remember that Charlie Daniels song, "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," about the fiddle contest? Well, say the devil goes down to Georgia again, but this time challenges Johnny to a classical violin contest. Who could the devil torture into building him the best possible violin? John Cage, Les Paul? Go. Antonio Stradivari built the Stradivarius violin, which are considered the greatest violins ever built.
Antonio Stradivari, can you make me one of your good violins?
I done told you once, you son of a bitch. My violins are the best there ever was. May I please have a glass of ice water?
I need a category. Welcome to the jacket. A little edgy, aren't we? Relax and take a look at this clue. I'll tell you when to panic. That's one animated heroine. Better not play like you're in suspended animation. Here we go. See how you affected your final score! That's the game! Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say,
You don't know Jack!
All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
10 sexy new hairdos.
Making the high scoreboard, that ought to give you a nice sense of accomplishment. Hey, if you still feel a little unfulfilled and want to keep battering away at these useless accolades, let me know and we'll set you up with another game.